No clearance. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast. I am your host, Tyler, here with two of the most amazing people I know. We got the Queen KC Tutter in the place to be.
Okay, with the puff.
With the
puff.
You feel me? Host of Dare to Talk, the Dare to Talk podcast. Make sure after you listen to this, you go check her out. Talking that talk. If you like it, I love it, my nigga. You feel me? All right. And then we got producer of the pod, Mr. West himself. Put an M on your head. Jay.
Hello.
How you doing, my dog?
I'm good. Hello. I'm here. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are here.
Yes.
Present.
I feel dapper.
In the moment. You feel me?
Yes.
Let me give a big shout out to my little niece Nola, man. Her birthday, the day of recording, December 5th. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If you ever listen to this in the future, because you're 3 years old, just know your uncle thinking about you. Low key, that's my favorite niece, but I ain't going to tell my other niece.
You're not supposed to say that. That's fucked up, Ty. You're not supposed to say that.
Look, just for today, just for on her birthday, she my favorite niece. Love her to death.
Nice.
Shout out to my and shout out to my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, man. Y'all doing a great job raising those kids. You feel me? Much love. Okay, now, KC, how you doing?
I am alive and well.
That's right. Yes, you are.
Happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Was that you with the alien mask on in the movie?
Man, I wish I had the fun.
Right?
That motherfucker was at all them shows in the club. You know how much
said,
the fucking club costs?
Bro, she said, I've seen you at a couple shows now. Oh,
show.
my goodness.
Oh, you
I'm
got
getting
money,
crazy.
Bitch. Not me.
That's
I
crazy.
wish.
That's wild.
Jay, what's up with you, bro? How you doing?
Nothing much. Just, living the dream, bro. Living the dream,
You mind telling the people about your recent injury?
Oh, bro, man.
I just need the people should be more informed.
I feel old as motherfucker. So I've been in the gym consistently for the last 7 months, officially on December 1st.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've been going at least 3-4 times a week. You know what I'm saying? But 2 weeks ago, right before Thanksgiving, that Friday right before Thanksgiving, I'm at the gym, right? I'm like, you know what? I'm a little tired. My body's sore. Let me have a nice functional day.
What is a functional day?
I like that.
I wasn't going to lift
Not as
no
much
weights.
weights, more body
I was going
movement.
to I was going to use all banded stuff. I put my bands around my ankles, did some side steps, had my shorts all extra high, thighs all out, showing them off.
Okay.
Right? So I'm in the gym, right? And I'm like, all right, let me get a little explosive today. Just a little. I'm going to do some box jumps. Tell me why I jumped up on this box and all I felt was my belly, the bottom of my belly was, and my shit went, ah! It felt like, I fucking was like, ah! Fucking fell out the motherfucking box sideways. Boom. I rolled, stood right up, grabbed my shit, and left.
You have to.
I didn't even assess myself. No, I just left.
You have to go.
I couldn't drive. That shit still hurts now to this day. I took like 10 days off from the gym, right? I didn't go for 10 days. I couldn't sit up. I was like, damn, this is terrible. I had Jada help me up like I was my grandma. It was crazy. I'm like, baby, I need some help. I'm like, it hurts. I couldn't sleep. It was terrible. I was twisting. It was horrible. But yeah, I feel old. I think it might have been a hernia.
Oh, shit.
I talked to my doctor. I talked to my nurse friend and my doctor friend.
Yeah.
Hit them up.
Okay.
They was like, you probably just pulled a muscle.
Ooh.
Or you got a little slight hernia and popped out real quick like a tongue. Because that could happen. And then it just hurts like a bitch for some time and it's sore. So I don't know.
How do you feel now?
I was good, but yet the other day I was doing planks, and that shit started hurting. I was it feels like I got shot. Like every time it's like it feels like the muscle right in between my belly and like my like the bottom of your stomach. You know that bottom.
That might be a hernia,
right
Ty. I mean, Jay.
Like it feels like it's just getting squeezed. It feels like it's getting choked the fuck out of. Like
Yeah,
that's what it feels like. It's like someone's.
Yeah, that
hurts like a bitch.
That might be a hernia.
I've been stretching though. But I got no lump, so it's not a protruding hernia. It might have just been. I might have just got poked, and now it's just sore.
So how do you treat a hernia? You just gotta let the hernia do what a hernia does.
I put some warmth on it. I mean, if it's a bad one, like when it sticks out, you gotta get surgery for that.
Okay, but what do you do when it doesn't stick out? Because I mean, still.
I think you just stretch, warm. You get some warm. Make sure you like
warm and
take
cold
it
compression.
Easy. No cold.
No cold, just warm. Okay.
No cold, just warm. Because you want to be able to move it around and stretch it. You don't want it to get tightened up.
Gotcha.
And I iced it the first day. It scared me.
We are officially at an age of.
I can't tell you why
to warm up for
TMI, but I was like, I was like, shit's off.
Oh, you thought your ball popped?
I thought one, because one end was hanging mad low and the other one was like sucked up in, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Because
that's what I thought would happen to me.
My chances. That's really selfish of you.
I thought that's what happened, but then once I warmed up, it went back to normal. I was freaking the fuck out though. I was like, "Oh my god!" Jada was like, "It looks fine." I was like, "You sure? It's not that bad." What do you mean it's not that bad?
Go ahead and crank this kid out.
I'm not gonna hold you. Jada is not very like warm in that way. Do you know what I mean? Like,
hey, KC,
you can hurt yourself, and Jada be like, "Girl, you're fine." It's like, bitch, it hurts.
She was being very warm about it. She was like, "No, it looks okay."
Nah,
but I was like, "What are you talking about? You ain't looking what I would have." You was like, "I was like, you ain't seeing what I'm seeing."
So rough.
It ain't just Jada, man. Let me tell you, low key, one good thing I got from getting COVID in September is my wife is starting to understand that if I say I'm going through some shit, I'm going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when I had COVID in September, I was like, I don't think I should go to work today. I'm not. It was a Sunday. I had to fly up. I'm not going to work today. I just don't feel good. She's like, just take a Mucinex. I said, I know you right. Maybe I'm just,
maybe I'm tweaking.
Maybe I'm just a bitch. Yeah. Maybe I'm tripping. I go through that day, headache, sore muscles.
That's Lord, the day you was fucked up.
Yeah.
Worst day of my life. Up. And then we take a test the next day. I was like, oh snap, nigga had COVID. So now
you must have felt like shit, bro. Days I felt terrible. That.
So Saturday, last Friday, I got the COVID shot, and then the next day, I was like, "Damn, I got this headache, woody wop." And so now, she was like, "Oh, you know what? Let me go get you some Tylenol. Let me make sure I got some tissues for you."
Oh, see,
that's so nice.
You know, she ain't trying to repeat.
That's so nice. I have to be crazy. On like fucking death's door.
That's what I'm saying.
You get some soup.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I love my best friend to death, but she is rough. It's like, damn, bitch, I'm hurting. She's like, Khadijah, you're fine, girl. It's like, damn. Put your hand on my forehead or something.
Rub my belly.
Well, let's get into this week, man. Let's get into the way we start the podcast off. We are doing KC's Week 14 NFL picks.
We don't got to talk about last week. It was trash. Whatever.
You're 14. Right. You're right. Last week was trash.
I'm gonna go ahead and delete this.
Last week was trash. KC was 2-3, mostly due to the Eagles. The Eagles losing at home.
Shocker. I was shocked
at home to the 49ers. You know what?
It was ass whooping.
I've lost a lot in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like as a player and as an Eagles fan.
Damn.
Yesterday might have been the most embarrassing.
I was like,
As an Eagles fan, not as a player. I've had some very embarrassing.
Yeah, it
was. We just look bad, bro. Mind you, I don't even know if it was we look bad. The Niners right now are the best team in football.
They're the team to beat.
Dog. They got this offensive lineman named Trent Williams, right? Mm-hmm. And he's just one of them players where anybody on the offensive line, you're not thinking he the best player on the team because you don't really see him do what he do. But you got to understand, pretty much for the whole second half, they ran to the left the whole game. And we tried everything. We put our best defensive lineman on that side. I mean, the numbers was there, but literally they ran that way the whole time and we couldn't stop them.
Damn.
And I just, I don't know how anybody's going to beat that team if they healthy. I actually hope they're healthy because when we see them niggas in the NFC Championship, I promise you, it's going to be problems.
It's up. Put it on the floor, Tyler.
When we see them in the NFC Championship, I promise you it's going to be problems. We coming for that ass.
Hey,
they might have got us at the time. Mind you, we had two really tough games in a row before we played San Francisco. We had two really tough games. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the niggas was tired.
Okay.
You got a whole week to prepare.
Okay.
But look.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Okay.
You know, you're right, Jay.
There's no excuse.
KC.
There's the excuse.
KC, I'm going to tell you exactly why we fucking lost. I'm going to tell you exactly why we lost, KC. Because this nigga right here gonna call me on my way to my bed. He gonna call me talking about, hey man, what's going on? I said, what you calling about, Jay? What you calling about? He said, hey man, nothing. I just wanted to wish the Eagles luck today. I said, nigga, if we lose and you call me on a Sunday, I ain't never picking up. Don't you? Why would you fucking call me and tell me?
I didn't know.
I wish you to.
Hey, I didn't know it was gonna work that good. I didn't think it was gonna work that well. I thought it was gonna be a close game. You gotta put him on Do Not Disturb on Sunday. It's a no-go. I thought it was gonna be a close game. I was actually excited to watch the game. I was really hyped to see it.
Couldn't believe this nigga. I couldn't believe it.
Look, I'm rooting for the Eagles today.
What the fuck you wish? This nigga wishing me good luck. Them niggas, I'm not playing. You nigga call Jalen Hurts. Nigga, call AJ Brown, my nigga. Don't call me before the game. Nigga, stress. We got the San Francisco 49ers, and you gonna call me before the game.
You know what? My team's the worst team.
I'm sorry your Patriots trash. I'm sorry your Patriots trash. Them niggas, your defense is probably the best defense in the league, and your offense can't score a point. 6-0. 11, 12, 13 weeks into the season, and you lost 6-0. So you mad at your team, and you gonna put that energy on me?
No bueno.
The disrespect.
No bueno.
I come on this podcast ready to talk to you every week, Jay, but you gonna call me on Sunday. That's what's gonna happen. That's what we doing, nigga.
The funny thing is, I've never called him to wish them luck.
He did that. I'm glad you know it's because his team is ass.
Hey, I didn't think it was gonna work that well, to be honest. To keep it a buck, I thought it was gonna be a nail biter.
Week 14 picks, KC. We got the Colts versus the Bengals. Now, I will say this. Jay was right about the Colts pick last week. Good job on that one, Jay. But Cincinnati, interesting team.
City. Okay, but I heard
interesting team.
They put that guy back in when he wasn't fully healed. So is he good now?
Burrow is out pretty much for the season. But
he's done for the rest of the season.
They backup quarterback.
They got Jake Brown.
Them boys put up 34 points on Monday, and they won.
And they won.
All right.
Just barely.
Bengals, go ahead.
All right. We got the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling Chiefy. Yeah, Chiefs. Let's go.
I'll be honest with you.
First of all, that sounds like a great hook for a weed song, for a nice little smoke break.
Hey.
We gotta get to the studio.
Yeah. There's a lot of
I'll be
shit.
honest with
We
you.
got to be dropping a
I
lot
don't
of
know about
shit.
you, but I'm feeling G.
Hey,
I like that.
You know what?
I like that.
Yeah.
G.
Okay.
That's
All
not
right.
bad.
Okay.
We got the Broncos versus the Chargers.
It's gonna be a weird one.
That's a weird game. It's a divisional game, so it's really, you never know. Broncos winning streak just got snapped. They was on a 5-game winning streak. They lost to the Texans. The Chargers beat the Patriots 6-0. So both teams sound terrible, to be honest with you.
6-0.
Okay,
Who you got, KC?
Broncos are the one with the horsey with the orange hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the
With
Chargers.
Russell Wilson.
Okay, and then the Chargers are the one with the boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, come on, cause he's killing it.
I'm proud of you.
There you go. You like the Chargers colors as well.
Chargers. That was easy.
Okay. We got the
You don't like Russell Wilson?
Los Angeles Rams
I'ma
versus
be
the
honest.
Baltimore Ravens.
Something about him gives me like, I don't know. It's like you're too perfect. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand.
It's
A
like
lot of
there's
niggas starting to feel that way about Jalen Hurts.
There's something off here, and I can't put my
I think
hand on it.
niggas is just hating on Jalen Hurts.
Niggas hating on
I
Hurts.
think niggas is just hating.
Niggas hating on Hurts, but I feel you on that, KC. Russ is just
You know
like,
what I mean?
nigga,
He's like a robot.
it feel like he acting.
Yeah.
I don't feel like, and like I said, he just
Even
can't trust a nigga that I don't see saying nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good point.
Something about
Good
that
point.
just eerie.
Good point. That's a good fucking point.
But he married Sierra.
I will say,
Sierra,
Knocked up.
hey, she low key a robot too. I'll be honest with you. She look like she in the sunken place sometimes. She honestly.
I wouldn't say
You know how
Sierra's
you
in
get-
the second place.
Wait, listen to this though. Remember that time Russell Wilson had that video when he was talking normal,
What do you mean?
and he was like speaking like black, and they're like, that's what he usually sounds like. Oh, not even that shit sounded fake.
See what I'm saying? I just can't.
They're like, oh, that's Russell Wilson's regular
I'm-
voice. That's
like
how he
I
talks
said,
every day.
I'm sure he's a great guy, but it's something about it that it's like, I can't. I don't know.
It's giving cult.
Could be that.
I think the niggas in a cult.
It's
Could
2
be
weeks
that.
might
now
be
we
in a
bringing
cult.
up Colts.
The nigga might be in a cult. Cults are fucked up, Tyler. Let me
Hey,
tell
Rush,
you.
man, I wish you the best, my brother. I wish you the best.
He might be in a cult, and Sierra might be in
KC,
it as well.
the Los Angeles Rams versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Be more. Yeah, come on.
Where you be more careful. There you go, baby.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. The Ravens, low key, I feel like these niggas might sneak and win a Super Bowl this year.
You think they'll sneak it?
Yeah, like
sneak
come
and
out.
win
If they came out of nowhere and won this year, I wouldn't be surprised.
People were saying it was the best team up until the 49ers did what they did last week.
Yeah, I low key like they're an overall team when they score. Like Lamar Jackson ain't throwing touchdowns like that, but he's scoring touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not throwing for him. He's like, you know what I'm saying? The team as a total scoring touchdowns. Like he's organizing everything.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. He's being a tactician this year. I'm just saying.
Last one, we have a NFC South division game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Atlanta Falcons.
Does Tom
Who
still
you got,
play?
KC? No. Tom is retired.
No, he's retired.
The quarterback for the Buccaneers is
Baker
what my
Mayfield.
nigga, Baker Mayfield.
Bakey.
They are 5-7 and the Falcons are 6-6.
I like Baker. I like him. He sucks, but I like him.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. That's not really promising, Jay.
ATL, shorty.
No, I'd go with the Falcons too.
All right.
That's a boring one. That's a boring ass game.
That
game's gonna be
is
boring.
the Week 14 NFL KC's NFL picks.
I be vibing.
If you use it and it works out for you, man, let us know. Percentage.
Break me off a piece.
Percentage.
No Kit Kat bar.
Or just join the Patreon. If it works out for you, join the Patreon. Go to
Go ahead and donate
patreon.com/no
that
clearance.
money.
$5 a month. For $5 a month, you will get the legendary, by the way, legendary convo before the convo where we get we just talk about everything that we're not gonna say on the
For
actual
real.
podcast.
We be talking that shit
So
though,
yes,
for sure.
please.
Literally,
shit
is spoken.
Yes.
I think the worst one ever was when we ain't got nothing from a couple weeks ago. That one was pretty bad.
The convo before the convo?
Yeah, I felt like that one could have been bad. I feel like that one, if people hear that,
That could have went left.
problematic.
Yeah.
So let's get into some topics, man. December 4th was Jay-Z's birthday. Big shout out to Jay-Z, greatest rapper.
That nigga 50 song
alive.
getting old as shit. H to
The
the
man getting old. Man getting old.
How
B
old
to
did
the
he turn?
SA.
All right, let's do the math. Now, what year did Reasonable Doubt come out, Jay? Because he was 25 when Reasonable Doubt dropped.
He 52.
52?
Jay-Z's 52?
That's all right.
Because he's 10 years
He's
older.
54. He's 54.
Oh my God, he's 12 years
54.
older than Beyonce. I thought it was just 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's real older than Beyonce.
I thought it was
That's
just
all
10.
right.
It's honestly, no one really talks about it, but like low key, she was 18.
All right, not too much.
I'm just saying, we don't want to talk about it, but low key, just saying.
Hi, mother.
When she dropped what? She was 18 when she dropped Bonnie and Clyde. Was that their first? What was their first
That
single?
was off her Dangerously in Love. That was her first solo project.
Yeah,
Not Bonnie and Clyde.
she was a little young.
What was the single with what was that? Upgrade You? Was Upgrade You their first?
But Bonnie and Clyde was first before
No.
Upgrade You.
Yeah,
Really?
Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah,
Okay.
Upgrade You
gotcha.
came out like 2007.
Because when Bonnie and Clyde came out, they were like, no, we're
Oh,
not
you right,
together. It's like, bitch, who the fuck you think you fooling? The chemistry a
How
little
old is
too
Beyonce?
on point.
Well,
Beyonce's 42.
Yeah.
that man was very happy in the documentary. That man was really just like there, being a supportive father
He really
and
was.
husband. It was a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah.
With the legend's birthday here, I just want to throw it out there, man. What's one of your favorite Jay-Z songs?
Okay,
of all time.
So Cardi B's Bodak Yellow is like my superhero song, right? I would say my pump up, like I need to like pump myself up and make myself feel good. Show me what you got.
Yeah.
That is my best. The drums on that go crazy. The music,
hard.
The lyric. I mean, the whole shit is hard. Yeah.
Hard. I respect it. Jay,
Yes.
what's your favorite Jay-Z song? And it don't matter if you can't think of one, just one.
I have a hard time with this because there's a lot of Jay-Z songs that I really like.
H to the ISO, B to
But I
the
don't want to
SA.
pick one that's like cliche. You know what I'm saying?
Used to dribble
If you like,
Like, I
it,
don't
you
wanna-
like it.
I don't want to pick a cliche one. I don't want to be like, I like 99 Problems.
No, but if that's your shit, that's your
I'm a
shit.
grown-ass man.
Stand on it. Put it on.
Shit
the
go hard.
Yo, I like public service announcement.
Oh, that's hey.
See, that's a
Hey.
good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like public, and then I like. Oh damn! I always forget the name of that one. Damn, and so it can't be my favorite. What's the one in the bus to your wedding? Which one was that? What's that one called?
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. That's
That's
what
a-
I always say. They don't know. That's
See,
another one.
I
That's my
feel
number
like
2.
his beats, he does an immaculate job picking his beats.
Yeah.
All I gotta say, I'm gonna say it again. I said it again. If Nas had the beats that Jay-Z had, we might be a different story.
It could be.
I don't think so.
I might be a different story.
I'm gonna honestly say I don't think so.
No, it might be a different story about
for
Nas.
He's
Oh,
like in a good
for him.
way. Yeah,
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
really,
in a
good
really,
way.
I
Gotcha.
think when people say Nas is not good, it's because of his beats. He's like fighting against, what the fuck we got going on.
When he has good beats, they're great songs.
Yeah.
But then he has like his deep cuts. Like, come on, man.
Fair. I see what you're saying.
See, you got to hear us
He'd
out.
be like, skip. Damn.
Hey, shout out to Hit Boy. Shout out to Hit Boy. I appreciate what you did.
Hit Boy was the best thing that ever
what
happened
he
to
did
Nas.
for
I wish that
Nas'
shit happened
career.
to him 20 years ago.
I'm dead.
What he did for Nas' career is
The annoyance of Jalen. Ugh, Skip. What? Damn. What?
This nigga got holes. This nigga got a whole song where he tells the story backwards, and you could just be like, "This ain't it, my nigga."
Yeah, that's cool. I guess.
What's your favorite, Ty?
Like, yeah, Tyler. What's your favorite?
All right, I got a top 3, but
Okay.
I think Dead Presidents. That's
a good one.
And then it's between. Honestly, I'm a big fan of Girls.
I love Girls.
Just the way he like, like if you listen to every verse and he talks about each woman and then puts it all together at the end, I'm like, yo, this shit is like fire to me, and it's actually quite comical.
Was actually quite fire.
Very
really
creative.
And then, no, you don't know for sure. It's just. That was the one song when I went to On the Run.
Okay.
And that nigga came out and performed that. And I got up. But nobody else around me got up. And I was very upset. I was very upset.
You know what? I was actually surprised during that tour that I knew all his shit. I was like, y'all niggas ain't awake?
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody sitting down when Beyonce not there. But I'm like, come on, dog. We not. Can we? We not gonna sit act like Jay-Z not on the fucking stage right now.
Jay-Z's a great performer.
Shit. Yeah,
no. I'm like, come on, man.
Jay-Z's a great performer.
He is.
Great performer.
Even though I can't really remember his concert when the one that we went to. I'm looking back. I can't remember.
You talking about the one in Boston?
Yeah. Me and Tyler went to a Jay-Z concert.
By the way, I listened back to Magna Carta a couple weeks ago for like a whole week.
Mm-hmm.
I was just listening to it, and I'm like, really good album. I think 444 kind of is like.
I think the issue with Magna Carta wasn't that the one where he did the deal, and it like.
Oh yeah. The album went on the phone.
So, So I think that was the issue with that. I think that's why that didn't get to the level it should have.
Yeah, because
go back and listen to that, Joan,
until they can listen to it.
Because that production was crazy. Timbaland went crazy on that Joan. Like Picasso Baby is just hard. But I also feel like, and we talking legacy wise, I think 440 like the. Because of what 444 discusses, I think people almost kind of forget about Magna Carta in a sense. But man, solid.
You know what? I'm gonna listen to 444 again.
You know what? I appreciate Family Feud.
I'm older now. You know,
I appreciate that.
I'm older. Yeah. I want to listen to it now that I'm 30. I just want to know.
So I have to wait 10 more years to listen to it.
That's right, KC. That's right, girl.
You ain't even that old to be talking about you need to sound younger.
That's the problem. Y'all be thinking small. I'm thinking big. You start pulling back now. When you get older, it's like, oh shit, KC, you really 50? Like, yeah, nah, I look 30. It's cool. You got to start drawing it back now. You was thinking small.
Okay. Once I get a lot of gray hairs, I'm just going bald. Just that kind of reverses
bald?
The age.
What? Why would you do that?
Reverses the age.
No, you got if you get the grays, you gotta embrace the grays, bro. That shit's fire.
Have grays, it's like a silver fox.
Yeah,
right.
Same for women. I know. That's gonna sound weird. I had this aunt. It's my great aunt.
What? It's the way Jalen starts shit out. Like,
did she have dreads?
No, she had. She had like the old lady hair with like the swoop, but it was all silver. I used to think she was the prettiest lady of all time.
Cause when it's all silver, it's fire. But when that shit is splotchy and it's not like, you know what I mean?
Right.
That shit don't be looking right.
Right.
Yeah, you got it. I don't want to go bald, but if I could go silver,
if you're blessed
I could go
with
gray.
The head of hair you have,
right.
You got to keep that.
You got a strong hairline, my brother. You ain't going bald anytime soon.
I appreciate it.
Don't rush that.
You got to get that little peppermint going.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
So salt, pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Okay. I rock with that. Maybe I actually grow dreads. Maybe I get them Jay-Z Jones.
Oh, don't now you're getting crazy now. You're getting crazy now. You're getting crazy. I'd be like, yo, Tyler, you going through a midlife crisis?
Heavy on midlife crisis.
Think you're fucking Basquiat? You know, Basquiat was a heroin addict.
Hey, talk about a nigga going through it.
I'm just saying.
Talk about a motherfucker going through it. You hear me?
I'm just saying. Like, Jesus
didn't give
Christ.
a fuck about his dreads. He just needed a fix.
People love that guy. I'm like, the nigga was addicted to that heroin.
All right, well, let's move on, man. Shout out to one of the artists managed by Rock Nation. Shout out to Rhapsody. Rhapsody was on a podcast, a recent podcast. I want to say it was with Nala Simone. I think it's called "We Need to Talk." And she was talking to Rhapsody. Apparently, Rhapsody should be coming out soon. She dropped a single called "Asteroids." Okay. She should be, hopefully. We'll see. But she in the music, she was saying that, you know, her fan base is more like 60 to 40 men to women. Okay. And Nala Simone was saying that's crazy because Sexy Red was saying her fan base was something like 70-30 men to women. So now these are two totally different. Yeah. You know, these are two ends of the spectrum here. So the question really is, what are, in regards to hip hop, you know, what are women listening to or what are they looking for? Yeah. So let's first say what are women, when we have a woman here on the podcast. KC, what do you believe, you know, what are women listening to? What female rappers are women listening to?
So this is what I'll say. I think that when it comes to, and I'm going to zoom in on hip hop, I think when it comes to hip hop, people are very much so, this is the brand I like or enjoy, and I'm going to stick with that. I might skew off a little bit, take a dabble in some other shit, but this is tends to be the shit I like over here. I will say the Barbs are very specific with who they fuck with. Because if Nicki don't fuck with them, they're not fucking with them. Do you know what I mean? And so Nicki's list is not very long, being honest.
Okay.
And I think, I don't know about Rhapsody, but I think Sexy Red is one of those people that, like, she might or may not fuck with. So I think that limits it too, right? Depending on who you fuck with. I also think too, like, there's a lot of female artists. Because I remember when Nicki first came out, Nicki was it, right? She was the only one. But now there's so many of them, people probably just feel like, oh, I don't. Like, let's say Sexy Red is not for you. All right, I'm about to fuck with Glow then. You know what I mean? Like, there is somebody for everybody, essentially. So it just could be like women are just like, nah, Sexy Red is like not my cup of tea. I'm going to be honest with you. Sexy Red, I got to be fucked up. You know what I mean? I gotta be off on my shit to be, you know, off my shit to fuck with her.
And I know a lot of women who don't like Sexy Red.
It's just
like they think she's nasty. They think she's like, I've heard like older ones like, oh, she's nasty, she's dirty, she's gross. Like I've heard a lot of women say that.
Up there with Suki. I don't think Suki probably has a lot of female listeners. You talking about eating a nigga's asshole? You know what I mean? Like, no, dead ass. He just ate my ass. He want to switch. Literally verbatim.
So
men are nasty too. Men like nasty rap music like that. So they'd want to listen to that stuff.
And maybe that's what it is.
So let's go to the other end of the spectrum. We have Rhapsody, who probably is respectfully could be in the top 3 conversation of Kendrick Cole. You could say Kendrick Cole, Rhapsody.
She's 60-40, right?
So I would say she's getting a little more love. I would also contribute it to being too. I don't feel like I hear her shit enough. Like I don't stumble on her shit. Does that make sense? Like when I hit my Apple Music, let's say I hit what's the radio I listen to all the time? Oh, like Megan Thee Stallion. I'm hearing Cardi B on that spin. I'm hearing Sexy Red on that spin. Like she's just not spun into shit enough for me.
Do you feel like they do her a disservice by not I don't think they intentionally group her with those artists.
You know what?
I think she gets grouped in the playlist.
I could see her
of the top.
not getting grouped with them, but it's also just like if it's female artists, it shouldn't be just the ratchet. You know what I mean? Like it should be everybody. But I will say I think it's more so she don't get enough like shine. Like she's not promoted as as the others are, if that makes sense, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the rappers, she's in that convo.
No, she definitely. Or at least
I know Charlamagne.
Like I've heard a couple of her tracks.
But it's like they put her in playlists that I feel like more men are going to listen to than the playlist with the women. And I'm like, well, she's a woman, and she should be able to be in that convo as well.
I just Googled what percentage men and women listen to hip hop in general, because Rhapsody 60-40 sounds like that makes sense.
Well, she was saying
all
these different
all these different statistics I'm looking at all basically say the same thing. It's like basically 60-40 women listen to hip hop and 60% men listen to hip hop. So I think it's also a combination of like more men listen to hip hop than women.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like if Rhapsody is 60-40, like a lot of people don't, she's like a conscious rapper. Like she's one of those rappers, you gotta be in the mood. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes want to listen to rap like that. Not to stereotype a lot of women, but I don't know a lot of women who listen to hip hop like that.
I'm gonna get here on this mic. It's good here, Mike. And say, if I'm listening to hip hop, I wanna, you know what I mean? Hands in my knees, shaking ass on my thought shit. I just need some ratchet, brain numbing shit. Now I don't need to go all the way to the fucking right with sexy. You know what I mean? But
okay,
I might go a little,
I feel like I don't know. Like, I could be wrong, but I don't know too many women who like really like hip hop unless they're like a hip hop fan. You know what I'm saying? Like they listen to they listen to Cole, they listen to like old school shit.
See,
they listen to like
I
hip hop on a reg.
I would agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm more so.
I can agree.
I enjoy music. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I'm not just hip hop. I feel like if you're a hip hop head, like all you listen to is hip hop.
Yeah.
I can see that. But I'm like more into music
I agree with y'all saying. I also
know more women who don't know who a rapper is that's very popular.
True.
Like a very popular rapper, like, oh, I don't know who that is. And it's like, we don't know who they are. I know a lot of women who don't.
Fair, but when we talking, okay, maybe people wouldn't know Sexy Red. Rhapsody has been around. And the question now is like, all right, but when we talking, I think the thing is, female rappers should technically be getting a lot more female support, and it doesn't seem to be the case. So it's just
if the average percentage of
that powder wasn't.
But how does a woman get more support from women in hip hop? If you're not talking about what Megan and Cardi B talk about,
go back to my point of like I don't think it's being advertised as much. I will say.
Yeah,
we've had this conversation offline, but I would say they clone Tyrone is essentially people like to laugh at that, but I'm like, no, that's real shit. I really don't think they want us to prosper and be great, and so I do think they like shove down Sexy Red down our throat, right? To the point because that's what they want us to like. They want us to stay in that box, and I feel like people like Rhapsody, I'm trying to think. There's not another conscientious like female rapper.
Oh, Tierra. Well, I don't even know if she conscious, but shout out Tierra Whack.
She not okay.
Love her.
Okay, I'll throw her in that category. I could put her there.
Kind of. Sometimes she mixes it up.
And dabbles. But my thing is like I feel like they don't.
No name.
They're not recognized. Do you know what I mean? I think Kendrick and Cole play it off because they'll mix it in there with some radio shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like, all right,
I'm trying to think of someone else. But here's the thing: Rhapsody had a radio song.
See what I'm saying? I just don't.
See, I forgot
but
it.
if I told you name
it.
a Megan Thee Stallion song, you can. You know what I mean? You can go off the dome, but oh yeah, this is. But you can't do
most
that
definitely they are being pushed.
her. And I think that's the issue.
I feel like certain type of women like also appeal to the masses.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Say more.
What are the masses? What do you mean?
It's obvious if like like Megan, for instance, everybody likes Megan. Even the people who hate on Megan still listen to Megan's music. You know what I'm saying? Like she appeals to the masses. People find her beautiful and this and that. Like people like the way she raps, all of that. So she appeals to more people. Rhapsody, Khadijah, you know what Rhapsody looks like? I was just wondering. Damn, you did prove my point. I don't know what she looks like. I couldn't tell you.
For real?
Like I don't remember what she looks like. I haven't seen her anywhere.
I saw her in concert, man. I rock with her, man.
I could if she was on stage and they was like, "Oh, this Rhapsody," I was like, "Oh, that's what she looks like."
You don't know what she look like for real?
No,
I know what she look like.
No idea. I couldn't tell you.
Black woman.
But I will.
I mean, here's the thing. She is very much respected, though.
Megan Thee Stallion's wearing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
She's very.
But you will. I mean, the thing is, though, I think she definitely gets her respect where it's due. Yeah. Like
rappers like
a
her.
rapper's rapper,
and
right?
Maybe that's what it is.
Your favorite rapper likes raps. The question is just, does she? How can she get more, female support? But hey, we'll see. Maybe just drop more music, rap. Maybe give us some more music. I would appreciate.
That could be it.
Because Layla's wisdom was really good.
Really,
Yeah, it could be like. You could be like, just make some songs that like you think women would like.
Honestly, the songs go hard. Like the Serena song, her last album was cool too. I just need more. We just need more.
We need like something that's just a little catchy, get people's attention. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, excuse me, y'all.
You gotta drop something that's like catchy. Get
but
people
I think
to like it.
She also does put more attention into her albums. Like her albums as a whole normally be really good.
Yeah,
you may not be able to say that's a single.
Promotion, I'm telling you,
it's
But
like she still gotta make a banger.
Yeah, that's valid. Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta have a banger. Like if you don't have a banger, you can't increase your numbers for anything.
That's valid.
Like Tyler, you like Rhapsody more than the both of us. I feel like.
Yeah.
Give me a Rhapsody banger. Like something that's fire.
A Rhapsody.
Like her best song. A song that like you
banger.
listen to this. I fuck with Rhapsody for life.
I would tell you.
It's getting hard.
To listen to. I would say Serena. It's either Serena or what was the jump from the jump she had with Kendrick Lamar on the first album. And I'm forgetting the name.
Nah.
But it was the jump with Kendrick featuring Kendrick Lamar. Power.
Okay.
Let's play a game. Yeah. Tyler, what if I said the same question but I said Cardi B?
2 hits?
Bangers.
No, what's her banger?
Oh, Bodak. Yellow.
Exactly. You see how quick that was?
It's the I think it's the lack of banger and it's the promotion. You gotta have Cardi B. If she didn't have Bodak Yellow, I don't know. Eventually, she would have met this trajectory.
I like that.
She needed.
Yeah, you need that one song
to bust through, and then you know what I mean, and then follow it up with some fire shit.
Yeah, because everybody knows who Sexy Red is, but Sexy Red's base is 70-30 because a lot of women don't like her.
Period.
Rhapsody's 60-40. But I feel like a lot of people don't know who she is. Exactly. I think hers is because people don't know her, and it's statistically more men.
I think there's something, but I think that's better than women not liking her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's in a better spot than Sexy Red.
She's in a way better spot than Sexy
Red. That bitch like
shout out Sexy Red, dog.
Because Sexy Red is nasty.
I mean,
her music be
her is Suki. I'm like, ooh, what the fuck?
Like Jesus Christ! I'd be like, this is like porno.
Listen to that shit at 6, 7 in the morning.
A lot of niggas are nasty. Men are nasty.
Grimy motherfuckers.
We better have some nasty, crude thoughts.
Talking
Some
about he
dudes
just
like
ate my
that
ass.
shit.
He want to switch. Excuse me.
It's so crazy because those, I
He
think,
be like, yeah, that's right, girl.
you look at a Rhapsody, you look at a Sexy Red, and there you would consider both of them like niche, very niche.
Yeah.
Categorically speaking, and then you got the mainstream. But it's crazy world that
Yeah, it's hard to be an underground rapper and have a big fan base.
Well,
That's
the beauty about
opposite of being
I feel like
underground.
it's
the beauty about
easier now.
today's world is you don't need one.
No,
you
but I'm
don't
saying
need
like have a big fan base where like the masses know.
But I feel like it's easy though.
Yeah,
Because realistically,
because low key
if you're
the
just
masses.
pumping shit out, especially now that niggas got TikTok, if you got a banger on your hands, let that shit just kill TikTok. Put it on all social media platforms. It's easy to build that, but I think it's the level of promotion, right? You got to be pumping that out and consistency. So you can't just have a banger and then not follow up with some more shit.
She gotta hop in some other people's stuff too. I never see her in a Rhapsody feature
like that.
She was on To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, but that's
Tyler. That was like 6 years ago.
I'm just saying. You never
6,
heard
7 years ago.
Feature.
I'm talking about in the last 7 years, Tyler. That's a long time.
I'm just telling you, bro.
To Pimp a Butterfly came out when? 2015.
She's on one. She is literally the only featured artist on one of the best albums.
Tyler,
I'm just saying.
I know, but it's almost a decade ago.
But if you look at J. Cole, J. Cole got way more features than that. Do you know what I mean?
J. Cole,
J. Cole hops on other people's songs. There's no reason why you ain't featured on a song that's good enough in the last 8 years.
Oh, my bad. She was on Reasons album. She was on Reasons album. That's fair.
Like I said again, who the fuck is Reasons? I say it again. Who the fuck is Reasons?
Hopefully we.
She actually do be on features, but she featured with the lyricists. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she gotta be the lyricist on a song with someone who's not a lyricist.
Get on the mic, literally.
I'm not saying get on an Ice Spice song.
I hear him saying she comes.
Like,
I'm hearing it.
Shit. Another motherfucker. Now Kanye was right about that's a bot. That's a robot that they implanted for sure. He said like, what the fuck? What are we talking about?
All right,
she's like the most stereotypical Puerto Rican New York woman of all time.
Jay got 30 minutes. We got to keep it pushing.
Now we doing too much.
We got to keep it pushing. All right, so this weekend, Renaissance debuted in the movie theaters.
This is what I want to see.
On December 1st.
Sorry.
Yes, I fought through. I was definitely not feeling. I did not want to go to the theaters, but I already paid for the ticket. So.
Oh my God, you cheap? Is it because you was cheap, Tyler?
It's one of my favorite theaters to go to in general, and I already paid for the ticket, so I took 2 Tylenol and went to the movies. We prepaid.
Okay.
Prepaid.
I'm sorry.
This whole me being cheap is crazy.
You are, Tyler.
We'll talk about it another time. We'll talk about it another time.
It's not a bad thing.
We'll talk about it another time.
It's not a bad thing.
So, Casey, now you went on December 1st. Mm-hmm. Question, first of all, what did you wear to the movie?
So I have gone twice. I went on the 1st, which is Friday, and then my friend had called me and was like, yo, I got this extra ticket. I don't want it to go to waste. I said, bitch, I'm suited and booted. I'm out. We're in there. So I've actually seen it twice. So the first night I wore my Renaissance shirt with her and her hat, and she's on the horse, and she's giving body. I wore that December 1st. I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep it cute for the girlies. Then the second night I went, I wore my Alien Superstar shirt, which is like where you have the little rocket logo, and then on the back, it's her with her body yaddy on the rocket, and like her arms are like that. It's sick. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love it. What did you? What was your thoughts after watching the movie? What'd you think?
I just want to say, fuck whoever does not like Beyonce and does not respect her as a human being. This bitch worked her ass off on a fucking freshly surgered. I'm making that word up. She had surgery on a knee and was like, nah.
She had surgery on her knee, yeah.
Fresh off knee surgery.
Damn.
Recovery was like OD. She was hitting it bad. Any of your faves would have been like, oh no, I have my fucked up knee. I got to cancel the tour. She said, no, the show must go on. I'm fucking Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Beyonce came back from a torn ACL and performed every week.
I don't know if this is. She had a knee surgery.
Beyonce came back from a torn ACL.
Because the first on our I Am tour, she was flying. That was the first time she flew, and she banged into some metal stairs during like rehearsal. So that knee has always been like a little fucked up. So it got to the point where it's like, I gotta have surgery on it. It's out of control. And so she had the surgery. She did what she needed to do, and she was literally bucking. She was like, "It hurts like a bitch, but I'm a buck through. Like the best way to do it is get on back on the horse."
She was rehabbing. She was rehabbing and doing business stuff at the same time. Like she had a trainer, like do some resistance work with her while she's reading something or doing business. Like it was nuts how she was rehabbing and still focusing on the tour.
Tour took 4 fucking years. That was a wild 4 years.
Part. She planned it for 4 years.
Yep. Had 3 stages.
I was like, so literally.
While you're in the concert enjoying it, she's having 2 more stages set up in the next 2 cities. Yeah.
In 2 cities, yeah.
Oh shit, that's dope.
This is my thing. I think people that don't like Beyonce, I feel like it doesn't like make you a better person, right? Like I think that this woman is like it doesn't make you like Socrates. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Her work ethic is out of this world. This is somebody who's been in the game 27 years. Who the fuck do you know been in the game 27 years but can still hit you with something from fucking 2 decades ago, talking about I'm a diva, bitch. Come on, and it's a banger.
It sounds the same.
Choreo, transitions, everything about the film was just chef's kiss, and I appreciate that she showed motherfuckers like, hey, I'm not a machine. I got a fucked up knee. I'm actually limping on the stage. You know? Yeah.
Oh man, you got me hyped.
Yeah,
it's like a sports documentary. Get you hyped up.
Film junkie, you are going to like flip your lid. Cause she takes her time.
It's like that Tiger Woods documentary. I fuck with Tiger Woods for
transitions were beautiful. Flipping between different cities.
It was like kind of similar to how Homecoming was.
Yeah,
better.
Of course.
She took her time. I mean,
no. I meant like the format. I meant like the format of the documentary.
Yeah, but on steroids.
Yeah, very similar.
Like, even like more.
Okay.
Anything else, Casey?
Oh, and motherfuckers that was messing with my niece Blue, your mom's a hoe. Talking shit about her. Your mom's a hoe. But that's fine because Blue did a phenomenal job. Her growth was amazing.
That's what I'm going to say. Good for the haters. I'm happy she had some haters because it made her push through some animosity.
But she really, something clicked for her.
She got the Beyonce and Jay-Z gene in her. And Jay-Z gene in her.
That was it was a beautiful moment to see Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, be like, now that's a nose. Like
actually it's a Carter.
His granddaughter
I saw that clip.
There, and he's like,
that clip.
He got the nose, she got the nose in her. Like I thought that was cool. No, that part specifically, I got fairly emotional when they was talking about Blue. And really the part about Beyonce was like, you know, you raising a child and you're trying to figure out how are they going to learn about adversity or fight through something when we just provide this lifestyle. And I was like, dang, bro, like they got everything in the world and you still got concerns about your kids that, you know, I think every parent be thinking about. I be thinking about that shit, you know, myself, and that baby ain't not even hit. So, and then to see, they showed a scene where Jay-Z was talking to her. Like, I know you look real nervous out there, and I'm just so proud of you. I was like, that nigga, man. I'll be saying that. And, like, just seeing them so happy for her, and then, like, her standing next, the scene where they show her just standing next to her on stage for that split second. and then they do the little routine together. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then Beyonce talking about the legendary Blue Ivy. I was like,
sick. It gives me goosebumps. Think about it.
They got me. Yeah, I know, man. Also, I love the scene of them going to Houston. And first of all, what a house. My nigga. Like, when they showed Beyonce the house she grew up in, everybody in the movie theater was like, oh.
So this is what
nice house?
This is what I'll say
nice
about Houston. So when she said, I've been to Third Ward multiple times. That's where D-Bar is, Jalen. Third Ward. And so that is, Houston is very mixed. So you'll see a house like Beyonce's, right? But then across the street it's a bando. So it's there's no zoning regulations in Houston.
Right.
So literally it's like she was for sure in the hood. It was just her house was nice as fuck.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. But have you been to that fried chicken spot?
No, Frenchie's. Everybody's been talking about it though. Frenchie's is supposed to be like a staple in Houston. I've never been. It's like our version of like Popeyes.
Oh, we gotta go out to Houston because now y'all niggas making me hungry talking about Frenchie's fried chicken.
Her work ethic was crazy, and it was so funny how this like she speaks to so many different ages. So like for one, I know when she was saying how she didn't believe that you should have to put away your career to have a baby. And it was like, dang, because my wife kind of going through a similar situation. Not like, she shout out to her. She actually about to start working again. She got job offers and stuff. And folk like, so what you gonna do when the baby born? I'm like, do what we gotta do. Like, it ain't, I'm not, not worried about it too much. And, she kind of spoke on that, but also speaking to her being 40 and feeling like she doesn't have to do anything for anybody at this moment. Like, she don't really got to give a fuck about anybody's expectations or what anybody gonna say. Like, at this point, she can now just do the things she wants, because in 20s and 30s, she was just going super hard.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Go ahead.
She really is. And I think when people, once again, fuck anybody who don't like Beyonce. It don't make you Socrates, bitch. It don't make you any better than anybody else. I think it's insane. The bitch work hard. I mean, when she was editing and making this movie, for a whole month, the month of November, she would spend 24 hours to edit, critique, and create the film. She would drop her kids off or wash her ass, but she was, other than that, in the studio getting this done. Her work ethic is beyond me. Like, and I don't think people realize that as a director of a show, that's one thing, but she's the director, the producer, the writer. Like, she's very meticulous too. She gives a fuck about the fan, the lighting, the track. That was the other thing she mentioned too. As a Black woman, it's like they try to test you. It's like, no, I said what I fucking said. She said something about, they don't make a longer track. And he was like, no, because with this Halo. And she was like, that's funny, because when I looked it up, they make a 30-foot track. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, eventually they learn, like, this bitch will not give up. So it's like, now I'm consistent and I'm going to continue to ask for this shit, because this is what I want and this is what I expect. And so I think when you have that high bar, I'm not playing. Either you rise to that bar or you're getting fired. Like, I don't know. There's no in between. But I can see how she mentions it takes a mental toll. I don't think that's not for everybody. Everybody can't do that. I don't think another artist could go through 4 years of like mental exhaustion of like figuring out the set, figuring out the visuals, figuring out the transitions and all. That takes a toll on your body and your mental. Like, that's so exhausting. Just thinking about it makes me tired.
Yeah. I met one time, man, I upset this one girl, man. I said, everybody want to be Beyonce till they got to get up early. They got to get up at like 4 or 5 a.m. I got slapped. But it's
no,
real.
but it's valid though.
I mean,
no, that's valid.
ain't that the
Everybody
truth?
want to be B until you
really gotta grind.
Like she grinds. Like it's
Yeah.
not a joke.
And that's why I feel like it's important that she actually shows the work, because she really makes everything look so easy. And to be honest with you, like, it's difficult, but she makes it look easy. So to be able to show, like, y'all got to understand, I put in the work to like make this do what it do. I think it's very important. I think it's very impressive.
Even the malfunction
I asked this on the other.
That was sick.
Man,
that was split second. She's
like,
yo, we got 3 minutes.
And when
let's go.
when
she was in
we
Boston?
can change.
At Gillette, that happened to Gillette.
Not the
did she did she come up with another costume?
The power went out.
Oh, power went out.
That was in Boston.
Oh, that was in Boston.
And to play it off, she went down and then changed.
She was like, "Yeah, throw this."
And came back
she was
up.
like, "Throw this on."
Oh shit!
It was a split second to change. It was a split second to change cost and come back up. Like, it was crazy.
Oh wow.
Okay, can I do
a
disclaimer?
I was a.
So not
What's
a
the
disclaimer, but more so like a PSA. A lot of people have been giving Beyonce like a hard time because I guess her film is being played in Israel because of the situation with Palestine and shit like that. Here's what I'm gonna say on it. I don't know about shit that's going on over there, but what I do know is that it's unfair for people to judge Beyonce or be like, Beyonce, you need to do X, Y, and Z for something that is political. One, I think artists are damned if they do, damned if they don't. When they do say something, it's like, you're an artist, shut up, you don't know nothing about this. But then when they do say something, when they don't say something, it's like, come on, use your voice, get in there, say something. So it's like that situation, right? That's one. Two, AMC is the distributor. I looked this up, did the research. She has no control on where this gets distributed to. So it's not even like she can control that. Once she signed that deal, wherever there's AMC theaters, that is where this is getting launched to. That's part of the deal. So I think people that are trying to be on Twitter, I've been getting into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's on AMC. That's on AMC. On Twitter. Because, like, honestly, in real talk though, why they playing movies?
But that's not on. That's not on Beyonce.
I don't think. Yeah, that's not on Beyonce. That's not on Beyonce.
Yeah, that's not on.
Like, who the fuck is going to the movies in the middle of a war?
Motherfuckers are making time.
Like, I don't know. No, like, I'm just saying, like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how you gonna be mad at her for having the movie playing in Israel when she's having it distributed by AMC? That don't make no fucking sense. The movie theaters decide if you make a deal with a movie theater, they decide where those movie theaters, those movies go, which theaters they go to.
A couple people on Twitter,
that's stupid.
Like, you got to take a second and think about what the fuck you're saying. It doesn't make sense.
She can't say to them, "Oh, you can play my movie, but not in Israel." No, she signed the deal for so much money, and that's how much they're gonna have to pay her. So they're out there to make that money. They give her the money. You know what I'm saying? She made this deal before all this shit was going on. I mean, the shit was going on for 40-something years.
But that's what I'm saying,
started
bro.
heating up.
That's what I'm saying. This deal, if she planned this whole thing 4 years in advance, I know for damn sure everything had to be signed way ahead.
4 years ago, there was no COVID. Mm-hmm. That's all I got to say.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy to think.
This is fucking annoying, man.
Oh,
people
snap.
Annoying.
Before COVID, she been working on this.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like, the crazy thing is, Break My Soul, I wonder when did she complete the album? You think she got the album done in 2018? 2019?
She probably got the album done in 2019 and then started working on the tour.
Because Break My Soul, that single
or
dropped.
She could have been working on both at the same time. It sounds like one piece of art.
Time, to be honest. I would.
Yeah, I mean, she had the vision. I think the vision was in her head the whole time, so she probably could have been doing both. But like, that's kind of wild.
To be honest, I feel like COVID kind of benefited her too because it gave her more time to work on it.
Yep.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't gonna drop that shit when people couldn't go outside, so she just let her take her time even more. To be honest, the fact that she was able to take her time and still work that hard is crazy.
Tyler said something that made me think about it. But I think too, a lot of times it is the people that I've seen mentioning shit about, oh, Beyonce's not doing X, Y, and Z. Unfortunately, it has been Black women. And so for me, it's disheartening. And I've spoken to Jada about this. But it's disheartening because it's like, why is it that we got to tear each other down? Do you know what I mean? And then it's like when people ask like, why can we never progress or move forward? It's because this is her moment, right? Like, even if you had this feedback for her, allow her to bask in this moment. She had a fucking rating of 100% on Rotten Tomatoes on both audience and the what do you call that, Jalen? The critics.
Yeah,
like
critic,
I don't know of any film, Jalen. You can look that up. I don't know of any film that has had 100 on both sides. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is
a concert movies are a weird thing because they always are usually rated pretty high unless they suck. I
don't know. I just feel like let her bask in her moment. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, still 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
KC, Beyonce kind of like, I'm gonna put it in sports, right? I was a Kobe Bryant hater. You know what I'm saying? For a long, there's a group of niggas that hated on Kobe because the nigga just won. He was a winner. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know
Kobe till the nigga retired.
Exactly. So like I feel like that's a Black woman. Beyonce kind of like the Black woman version of Kobe / LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, there's people out there that just gonna hate on success.
Just hate on it.
And they are waiting. I mean, just waiting on some type of L, waiting on them to do something wrong, any type of controversy to say something because they haven't been successful a day in their life. They don't know what success is. Now, I'm not saying at the time I ain't gonna lie, I was hating on nigga, but that's just how the world. That's just kind of how the world works.
Everybody was hating on Kobe,
but you know what?
Nobody liked that nigga. What he was playing.
See that makes sense.
Unless you was a Lakers fan.
Sense.
Yeah.
You can't be great without haters. You can't be great without haters.
You really,
you know, you just stumbled upon a Beyonce.
Now, KC,
it was shocking to you.
I feel you on the fact that why is it that Black women are the ones doing it, but
it's disheartening.
That you gotta,
like, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, like you already know they nitpick at us for every little thing. Now you know what I mean?
But you know, honestly, there's another group, there's another level of women out there, especially younger. There's another younger generation out there. They're more like, you know, their Beyonce is Rihanna, or their Beyonce is somebody else. They're not Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, all right, I mean, that's interesting. That's interesting. But
think about it.
You still ain't gotta be hating at a nigga. But
when she played the old songs, some people didn't know what they were.
She sang "I'd Rather Die Young," and I was like, y'all niggas don't know "I'd Rather Die Young." It's like, shut. I was like, watch out, let me hit these notes. Fuck are you talking about? Album 4 is her best album out of all the albums besides Renaissance.
But you gotta think about those are the people who like Beyonce, but they're not as much fans as most people are of Beyonce who grew up with her. Think about people our age grew up with Beyonce like their whole life. You know what I'm saying? From start to present, because she ain't finished. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you don't have that connection with her, which a lot of people do have that connection with her, I could see you being a hater. I could see you being like, you know.
I talked to Drew about this on the episode. The timing is crazy about when I published these little window shopping snippets, because the latest window shopping snippet was about Beyonce movie or concert or whatever. And I asked Drew, I said, "What do you think this is her last album?" So I asked y'all that question. I mean, I know she's gonna slow down, but do you think we'll get another one?
10 years, we'll get another one.
I mean, this
because she enjoys it too much.
I mean, this wasn't this album called Act 1.
This was Act 1.
Wasn't this one called Act 1?
Rumors that the movie was Act 2.
That makes sense.
I was gonna say, because you know things usually go in 3 acts. Shit, the concert could have been Act 2, and the movie could have been Act 3.
Valid. That's valid.
It's fair.
No,
Very valid.
I think she enjoys it too much.
It could be hilarious.
She genuinely loves to create. And
Got
so
you.
I think she's very purposeful in her creation, right? Like when she made this for her Uncle Johnny, who was a black man in the 50s. You know what I mean? Gay black man. And so she contributed. 42?
How old is she?
42.
Okay, I think her next big one will be probably her last.
This was her gratitude.
I mean,
she can finally soak in, like, fuck, I'm Beyonce. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's...
Yeah, and you could tell she had serious fun up there. Like, you could tell she had fun on stage. It wasn't like she was like Homecoming, you could tell she was like, I have to kill this because I'm Beyonce at Coachella. But this one was like, I'm with my people. She was like, I'm with my fam, I'm with my folk. So, yeah, that was a good... I will say, if this was it,
it's not... It's not a bad ending. Good ending. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah. I don't think it's the end. I think when she does bow out, it's gonna be like
for sure.
She wouldn't do that to her fans.
I think she has a really good future career in
that's okay.
directing.
So
she has a great career in like
in the new building that they made or whatever. Yeah.
That's
the dome.
I'd pay thousands.
I feel like she has a great behind the scenes career. Like
I think she direct.
Yeah, I could
see her doing that for.
I could see her putting tours together. I could see her doing really creating great experiences for people.
I could see her making documentaries artists. For herself, but for.
Because she's, filmmaking. She has an eye for that shit. All of her films, I feel like, have gotten better each time. Life's but a dream to now, like, she's made significant growth in her film editing and shit like that.
Yeah. All right, tell me something, Casey, because I'm late on the Beyonce train. So everything from Lemonade on is I'm well familiar. What's these documentaries that she's
I think the only
dropped
one I
in the
can
past?
think about, she's obviously done like her concert, like she's done DVDs for her concert. So she has one for Dangerously in Love.
Okay.
Years. I don't think she has one. I think those are the only ones that she has out. That's why when she did Formation, people were like, where the visuals? Like, because usually after every concert, every tour, she drops a DVD, a visual of some sort. She didn't drop one from Formation, so she skipped that one. She didn't do one for On the Run. Nope, I believe she did one on the Run. It was on HBO. Then...
Hey, I heard I can't find you can't find that no more. Yeah, I'm gonna look for it again because I think they took it off.
I gotta check
because they was going through a lot. They was going through a lot on that tour. What I heard.
Oh really?
They didn't finish.
So we can only assume. Then there was Lemonade. She didn't drop anything because that was like that Formation Lemonade. Beyonce Lemonade. She didn't drop anything. She dropped visual for.
She did Homecoming.
But then her visual was just like the videos or whatever for Beyonce and for Lemonade.
Oh, that
then
movie.
She did the visuals for.
She did that movie thing, right?
She did Lion King.
Lion King. She did the Lion King jump.
The Lion King joint. She did Homecoming.
So she's very good about. That's
What's
like
this? Life is but a dream.
Beginning. That was I want to say around album 4. That's when she talks about like.
Okay, that was like
when she started to get into her shit of like, I need to have balance. Like, I can't just be into the work.
Is that the one? Okay. Is that like one of the ones? I remember one of the CDs came in. It came with a DVD. Is that what that was?
Yeah. So she's. But I will say, seeing all of that, I think this one was more candid, right? She lets us, see Blue. She lets us kind of see her and Jay and us. Roomy and Sir.
Roomy and Sir.
I have my own opinions about Sir. Yeah. No, it's not bad.
Whoa.
No, it's not. No, it's not bad. But I think he's very. He's different. That's all I'm gonna say. I think he's
Oh,
different.
interesting.
And I could see her.
Okay.
She could use that to like put a light on some things, but I could see her not wanting to exploit her kid. So I mean, respect. Yeah, but yeah, she's
Okay.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
His hair look good though.
mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, man. Shout out to Beyonce, man. We got some other stuff, but we can talk about it next week. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Once again, this is the No Clearance Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. For those who don't know what Patreon is, right? It is it's a subscription service where we have additional content if you like the podcast. We have extra stuff that we don't share to anybody else except for people who subscribe. So if you go to patreon.com/noclearance, right, you pay for $5 a month, you get extra content such as the convo before the convo. That's a good 10-15 minutes where we talk to each other before we actually record the podcast. And we talk about a lot of stuff that we just wouldn't bring up on the podcast. We say names.
We say names.
Probably should. But we get real, we personal.
Yeah.
We get personal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them folks. Shout out to the people. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's the No Clearance Podcast. Stay black.
Peace.